Jill with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to Body Shaping. Today's routine, we're going to do a body split. So all that means is we're going to break the body in pieces. In this case, it's basically in half. And we're going to focus on shoulders, back, and triceps today. So a lot of times different movements hit like the rear delts. We're trying to do back with rows and stuff. So it's a nice way to kind of piece muscles together. If you haven't seen these videos before, I'll do this with you in real time. Also, if you don't have weight equipment, and if you've got dumbbells and kettlebells, things of that nature, by all means use those. If you don't, you still should be able to get a great workout. And I'm going to use some basic household items to get through this routine. First thing you may want is an ab mat. So I've got a mat set off to the side. We have a few exercises on the floor where that might come in handy. Gallon jugs. We're going to use these gallon jugs kind of like dumbbells, okay, or kettlebells. So I'm going to suggest 2 to 4 gallon jugs. As a lighter weight alternative, you may want a couple canned goods off to the side too, just in case one of the exercises, if you get fatigued or if it's a little challenging, you have a lighter weight. All right. Chairs, guys, you're going to need at least one chair, possibly 2 chairs. We have an optional body weight row where you would need 2 chairs or stools in good shape, and if the tops are flat and there's a little lip here, you could use the top, or you can go through the bottom with a broomstick into a body weight row. Okay, so options are you could add a second chair, and you could add some type of mop, broomstick, something of that nature that you could put in between your 2 chairs. Okay, another optional item is going to be a backpack. And the only thing I'm using the backpack for today is one-arm rows. So you could put old weight plates, books, paper, multiple gallon jugs. And again, it's kind of like these rows. We'll show a bent over option with gallon jugs. Okay. With the one-arm rows, you could just use gallon jugs on those, and that's totally fine. But if you wanted more of a challenge, if you need a little more weight, backpack is a great option to go to. All right. Boy, I think that's it. Let's get started with this routine. I'm going to throw open the screen so you can see it. We're simply going to run through this 2 times, okay? And I'm going to lay the mat out here. And we're going to start with a low side plank. And we're going to get a little, just kind of moving the shoulders. So we're going to do a reach. So we're going to reach underneath you, then come up, and in addition to obviously hitting the core, and it's going to hit the side you're facing, the side facing the floor, you're also going to kind of work through that shoulder range of motion. So when you're doing these, I want you to think about just rotating that shoulder. All right? So we're going to get in a low side plank. We'll get 10 to 15 of these. A couple ways to do these. If you have a hard time getting up all the way, okay, you can go from the knees and do this reach. So if you're just starting, this is new to you, this may be a great option. You can stack your feet or stagger your feet if you're going to go from your feet. Okay, I'm going to stack mine, and let's get about 10 to 15 of these. Right? So we're up, and I'm going to reach underneath, and I'm thinking about the shoulder. I'm reaching up. I'm going to switch sides. Same thing, other way. So it does a good job of the core along with the shoulders a little bit. Sorry about the background noise. Next exercise, I'm gonna pull a chair over. I'll get the mat out of the way for just a minute. Set a chair here, and we're gonna go in Arnold Press. Okay? So we're gonna get a little rotation of the shoulders and palms start facing behind you. Elbows in, as you come up, the elbows go out, palms go forward. Okay, so you kind of get this rotation with the press. So I'll grab the weights, bring up about 10 to 15 of these, all right? So we're here, and I'm just gonna press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Okay, great job. I'll set these off to the side. And we're gonna go chair dip next, right? So hitting those triceps, I'll just spin this off to the side. Your foot placement really helps dictate how challenging these can be. If the legs are straight out, or if you elevate them in another chair, it's gonna be a little more challenging. As you bring your feet in closer to your body, it becomes a little bit easier, so you can fine tune this a little bit. Another 10 to 15 rep exercise. Here, keep your body close to your bench or chair. I don't want you too far away from that. It'll really stress the shoulders a little bit. So here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was 15. Great job. Shake out those arms. That'll get the triceps a little bit. The next one, we're going to shift to back. Okay? And this is going to be either a bent over row, and you can use dumbbells, barbell, gallon jugs, or you can do the body weight version, which again isn't for everybody. I'll do the body weight version, so I've got chairs, and I can go to the top. These are not rounded, so it's a nice spot to rest that broomstick handle on. And we're gonna get around 10 to 15 of these, right? So I'm gonna lay back, this up here. You can use a couple different ways. I'm just gonna bridge up, okay, and then do the rows, right? So push this up just a hair more. I like to have the chairs fairly close to where my hands are. Gives a little more support with the bar. And we're up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This out of the way, and we're trying to keep rest to a minimum, trying to move along at a pretty good pace. The next one, we have we're going to combine 2 movements into one, and we like to do that frequently with these videos. And we're going to do a front raise and upright row. So I'll grab just a couple gallon jugs, and listen, with gallon jugs, if you can turn to the side, that's great. If that's a little hard with the jugs, you can keep the palms or thumbs up. Right? So I'm just gonna do a front raise, high pull. We're gonna 8 of these, that's 1. Front raise, 2, 3, 6, 7. This is a good job of getting those shoulders working here. Okay, that was 8. Nice work. I can feel the shoulders big time. Set those at even without a lot of weight. All right. Hey, next, one-arm rows. Maybe it's a gallon jug or 2 in each hand. Maybe it's a dumbbell. If you're at home and don't have dumbbells and you want more weight, man, a backpack works great. So I've already got a little weight in here. I'll drag this over. And guys, we have one-arm rows, 15 aside. All right? So I'll grab this and really squeeze that back, pulling towards his hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll set that down. We'll switch sides. Another thing on these rows, try not to grab too tight with the grip. We want to keep the flexors out of this and any tendon issues with the elbow, tendonitis. So light grip, especially if the weights get heavier, but in general, hold the weight, think about the back, drive with the elbow. Feeling them. Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm just using this for the rows today. So we'll set that off to the side a little bit. Okay, the next one, kind of a neat exercise. Go slow and controlled. With this one, especially with the shoulders. I'm going to grab a gallon jug. We're going to do a version of an overhead flop. All right, so kind of tying the shoulders and trapezius, a little rhomboid even. So we're gonna grab a gallon jug in each hand, and I'm just gonna bring these up over the head. Okay, so you're nice and upright. We're gonna come down under control. I'm gonna stop up parallel. So we're gonna come down about here, squeeze up. 1, 2, about 10 to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice control the weight. Squeeze the top. 9. Try to keep your arms relaxed. All in the shoulders, traps. 12, 13. And those are much tougher than looking. I can really feel that trapezius upper rhomboid just really working over the shoulders. Great stuff. Okay, so now we're going to kickbacks. And I guess I'll go with a couple gallon jugs in each hand. And I like to bring 1 foot forward. I call it the kickstand. So I'll bring 1 foot forward from either one. I'm going to hinge forward, kick the weights back. 1, 2, no momentum. 3, 4, 5, 6,
feel those. Those are great. All right, let me set these down so I can really feel shoulders, triceps, just the back. So the next exercise, we're going to do a back extension. So we're going to get that lower back. So the erectors down low. And I'm simply going to lay a mat. It could be a towel even. Okay, so we're going to lay this out if you want to be off the floor slightly. And run the stomach. We want to try to keep the head, kind of the neck in more neutral position. Okay, so I'm going to put my hands in front of the chin. You could go behind your head if you wanted to. Keep the hips down and just come up slightly. We're going to go 1, 2, and down. So 2 count hold. 2, 15 of these. 3, 2. Very slow and controlled. Really feeling these. Even a little range of motion and no extra weight. And not even high reps, 15. Guys, it's great. Okay, so that was 1 round through that circuit. So without a huge break, if you want to drink, a quick drink, we're going to dive right into the second round. All right. So it's a low side plank, arm raise, shoulders a little more fatigued now. But I still want you to think about just going through that range of motion, just working on the mobility of the shoulder. I don't want you to go over perpendicular to the floor though. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight up and then down. Just be aware of the shoulder. Trying to move it. Here we go. Remember, go from the knees. Here we go, we're up. Reach up under. 5, 6. Shoulders are definitely tired. All right, we'll switch sides here. Here we go. We're up. 1, 2, 3. 6. Arnold Press. I like these a lot, and they are tougher than they look. Here we go. Just our elbows in, turn, palms forward, palms back. 2, 3. chair dip, 10 to 15. Adjust your feet accordingly. Woo-wee. Okay, after those chair dips, we have rows. Bent over body weight. Okay, so I'll do the body weight rows again. We'll show you the bent over rows. Here we go. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. We have 8 frontal raise upright rows. Here we go. Hitting the shoulders, upper back. These down. And you're kind of pre-exhausting some stuff. So now you want to do is having the one-arm rows. Again, gallon jugs work fine. I've got the backpack. 15. Squeeze back every time. Switch those up. Okay, shake them out for a minute. And we have got overhead flies now. Around 10 to 15 of these. Again, pay special attention to your form here. Don't go too fast, go slow, controlled. Squeeze the shoulders to the top. 2, 3. That tests the body. Even with gallon jugs. Okay. Kickbacks are next. Okay, here we go. Goodness. Woo. I'm gonna spread the mat out again. Don't cheat on these either. Slow, controlled. Last movement here. 15 2 counts. Remember, try to keep the head fairly neutral. I don't want you looking way up high. Hips stay down. And here we go. 2. Okay. Once you hit the second set of those back extensions, and that is our workout for today. So a nice body split, again, just kind of breaking the body up. A nice way to work out if you're trying to do maybe a few days in a row. That might be a way to kind of ease some pressure on some of the body parts. So shoulders, back, triceps today. Hope you had a great workout. I know I felt good on this end. So thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.